Alright, we've got our Olight XWM02. It's a magnetic mount for rifle barrel. Get it mounted there on the barrel of an AR that I have access to, legal access. It's very easy to install. I can't show you how to do it because of the new policies that would be counted as instructional. And then I also have this Olight here, WM25. This is an offset mount. So we'll kind of offset it, and I got some pictures, and again I can't show you how to do it, but it's very easy. So I'm going to take these to the range and put about anywhere from 150 to 250 through the rifle with each mount on there, and it's pretty warm. It's not real hot for Phoenix summer. The place I'm going to is north of Phoenix, a little bit north, maybe 20 minutes north of the city itself. But it's still like 90 degrees out, so it's pretty warm. So I'm going to try it out. Alright guys, I'm just going to go ahead and use my phone, holding in my hand. This will be a short one. But I have here two Olight products, two light mounts for rifles. One is obviously the WM25 and the X-WM02. So take this one first. This is magnetic, so I have some pictures of it before I started this segment of what it looked like beforehand, and you can see the rubber lining wore off. So this was on a AR, shooting 223, 5.56, a little bit hotter, more oomph, not necessarily heat, but at about 210 rounds, this actually fell off of the barrel. It just fell straight onto the ground. I had a decent light in there, so I wasn't really worried about the light. So it was the magnet part that fell. So you're shooting, bang, 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 boom. It just fell straight on the ground. So it did hold the light in place well. You can see it's got a little screw slot there. So when you put the light in, you can crank it down pretty good. The only thing I did notice was I was not using one of the lights that they specifically mentioned from Olight that this was made to use, but it was within a diameter. So for me, I had to actually kind of put it in the top part first and clip it in, and then I could close it. I can't show you because that would be instructional. And then this WM25, I actually like. It's an offset mount, so you would hook this to your rails. You can hook it on top, and it'll sit off to the side enough to use maybe not a regular rifle scope. You probably could, but I don't know, it might bother some people. But a red dot, I didn't have any problems. It held it off to the side where it wasn't blocking the dot at all. I had it offset to the right like it's facing right now, so it did block just that very bottom right corner. But it, you know, if you're doing both eyes open, it wasn't really an issue. It didn't really lose any field of view. So this one also held the light in very well. It's got a screw slot there, so I didn't have any issues with that. What I did have issues with was it staying on the rifle. Also, this is the side that clamps onto your rail. So if you put it on the bottom, it's like that. But you can see there's no screw slot here. It's just a finger screw. And finger tight on a rifle is not enough. I gave it a shot, got it as tight as I could, finger tight, and it was loosening up. It didn't actually fall off. It was about to fall off, but I checked it and caught it. So I broke out my multi-tool. I didn't have channel locks with me or anything like that, so I just used the round part of the pliers on a multi-tool. And I didn't crank it down as hard as I possibly could, but I put a fair amount of torque on there. And after 5 more rounds, it was already starting to loosen up again. So I'm going to say if you use this, get some blue Loctite, and that will probably help you out there. But for me, I don't know. It's I'm going to go ahead and stick with what I have. You could probably make this one work if you use the blue Loctite. And then even this one, I mean, 210 rounds, it was like 90, 95 degrees outside. I was outside though, so it was heating up, and it just I guess as it heated up, the magnets got weaker as it was heating up. But I like the idea. I think maybe on a hunting rifle where you're not shooting 200, 300 rounds would probably be fine. For 223, it would definitely be fine on a hunting rifle, as long as you can use the majority of the surface area of the magnets. 308, I did have another rifle, but I didn't take it out with me. That one's like $1.15 a bullet to shoot. It's not 308, it's 32. But yeah, so I think this would probably be okay for 308, but I can't guarantee it would be because I didn't have a chance to try it myself. So there you go, guys. It's not bashing Olight. I have several Olight lights. I've had problems with a couple of them, but not the majority of them. But even when I did have a problem, Olight took care of it. They had outstanding customer service and really took care of me. And I won't hesitate to buy Olight products in the future. So just to clarify, this is not bashing Olight. All right, so I'm sure somebody out there will find this one useful.